Here first we need to select the project for the which project we need to work. For example, I'm going to select my project 162001 which I was created. I'm selecting this project. You can see my project name was displaying here. It means I was in which project. Now I'm currently working on the project of my project 162001 project. Now I'm currently working. Earlier what we have discussed, there are different type of roles are there. That is basic roles, predefined roles, and the custom roles that we will discuss it here on the hands-on. Okay, when it comes to the basic role, what I have told is by defaultly it is going to have all the permissions. It means it is going to allow all the permissions for the most of the services. For example, if a developer is there, he want to access only the BigQuery related things. If I assign any basic role, he has the access to the data proc or he has access to the other services also, which is not necessary to him. Okay, that I'll show you now how it is going to affect in the hands-on. If I go to this portal, where we need to go to the navigation menu. In the navigation menu, just click on the IAM and admin. Now here you are going to get this view. Click on the grant access. Now I'm going to give one principal account. Now let us take here account is there. Now I have given. Now if you want to assign multiple accounts, you can give the multiple accounts here. Okay, which is having a Gmail account. Next here I'm going to assign. Before here you can see very carefully basic. Here you can see the basic is there, right? You can click on the basic. Here you can see what are the roles are there. You have the browser, editor, owner, and viewer. For example, if I assign any basic editor, now what is happening here, they will view and they can create and they can update and they can delete most Google Cloud resource, not particularly Google Cloud resource. Most of the Google Cloud resources, we are giving the access to this particular identity. If you assign this basic editor, I'll show you. For example, if I give him the basic, sorry, if I give him the basic editor, I have given him. Okay, and simply I have kept save. Now we can say the policy was updated. So now I have given simple editor I have given. Okay. If I go to the roles, yeah, if I go to the roles, here if I search what I have given, editor only I have given, right? Generally I have given basic editor I have given. If I search editor related things with a keyword, if I filter, if you observe, all these are the, you can see all these are the editors are there. All these editors, if you see what we assumed that we are going to give the BigQuery data editor or BigQuery any editor we are going to give, like that we assumed, right? But not only the BigQuery editor, he has the access to remaining editor options also. You can see here, which is not required. Here he is having the Cloud SQL editor also, but he is not belongs to this, but he is getting the editor option to access the Cloud SQL. So it means if you assign the basic roles, then it is going to get the set of all the access. It means for the most of the resource, not for all the resources, most of the resources they are going to get the access if you assign the basic editor. It means basic roles if you assign the basic roles. So what I have told here, see, if you assign the basic roles, in that time what is going to happen? It is going to give all the permissions for most of the services. So for this, we have the solution called predefined roles. Now what it is going to do? If you assign the predefined roles, it is going to restrict the access for the particular services. If a person is belongs to the BigQuery, he can access only the BigQuery things. He cannot access the Cloud SQL and all. Okay, now I have shown you that if I assign the basic roles, what is the consequence I have shown you? It means it is going to show all the editor things for the remaining services also, which is not necessary. Right. In the same way, just now I have shown you the basic editor. The same way, the basic viewer and the owner also will be there. Okay. So here, if you see the predefined roles, that is nothing but in the GCP. If I go here, here you can see just basic editor I have given. It means just editor I have given. If I mention predefined role, it means a particular service. If I particular role, if I mention, then only that particular role, that means that particular things only he can do. For example, if I edit this, please click on the checkbox. You can edit principal is there. Instead of keeping the basic editor, you can see all these options are there. You can see here what they are telling. Okay, so now what I'm doing is, instead of going with the basic thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search. Sorry. Now I'm going to search here. What I'm going to search, for example, I'm going to search BigQuery. For example, if I give any BigQuery admin things, I'm going to give, or for example, you can go with any of the thing. BigQuery data editor is there. Shall I give the BigQuery data editor? Is there specific role I have mentioned here? Okay, specific role I have mentioned. So predefinedly, the GCP was created. Some roles are there. That predefined role I have assigned here. BigQuery data editor. Now, if I click on the save, the policy was getting updated. Now we can see that specific role is there, right? Only he has this access. Now, if I check in these roles, the roles, here now I'm going to search. You can see here we got that predefined role. Now, how many things he can do? He can do only the 43 permissions he has having. It means he can access only these 43 things. He can do only these operations. Here, anywhere did they have mentioned any cloud SQL and all? No, they have not mentioned, because he has only the 43 permissions which he can do. So if you use these predefined roles, then it is going to restrict the access to the remaining cloud services. Okay, that is the major difference between the basic roles and the predefined roles. Or if you want to create any custom roles, which is another type, you can create the custom roles where you can give the combination of permissions we can give here. Not only this, here what they happened is the GCP provided some permissions and for the role. If you want to customize that, it means if you want to add any or if you want to make any combination of permissions, you can go with the custom roles. That we will see now. We'll see these custom roles. Okay, what I have told you here. The custom role can be, you can create your own role from the scratch, or you can use any combination of permissions. Okay, so now if you see on the hands-on, so generally now we are in the BigQuery data editor is there. Let us take 43 permissions are there. If I want to add some more permissions to this, or if you want to remove some permissions, that and all we can do it now. We can customize this. Now for that you have to click on the create from role. Now we can see that we are customizing. That's why it is going to get the custom BigQuery data editor. It is going to show. So keep it like that. Next, you can see the add permissions are there. If I want to add any permissions, for example, if I want to create any SQL backup runs, if I want to create, for example, let us take, I'm assigning this permission like a create SQL backup runs create. It is going to create the backup runs to the cloud SQL. That permission also I'm going to give, where he can create that particular identity. He can create this backup runs in the cloud SQL also. Okay, now I'm giving this one. If I click on add, now we can see here how many are there. Initially there 42 are there, now it become the 43. Now it is going to tell one permission was added. Okay, to see that you can check here what I've kept. SQL backup run I've given, right? You can see, yeah, it was updated here. You can see here. Additionally, he got, right? If you want to remove any of the permissions, you can remove the permissions also. For example, if I want to remove any one of the permission, let us take, if I want to remove the dataset creation, I have removed, and the dataset get I have removed. And next, if I remove the one more thing, it means get data, get metadata I have removed. Now how many are there? 39 are there. If you uncheck, it is nothing but we are removing the permissions. After removing that, you can finally, you can see that what are the permissions you have removed and what are the permissions you have added. Okay, click on the create. Now what here it is showing, the role was created. Okay, the role was created. Now if we see here what it is showing, custom BigQuery data editor role. Okay, custom it was created. Okay, here I have created many, or I have created. Now we have created the custom BigQuery data editor. If I click on this, you can see that 36 permissions are there. It means we customize it. It means we made the combination of permissions. Okay, here you can see. Okay. Next, for example, if we take one more thing which I was did the customization here, 35 are there. One more customization also I have done. You can see here 39 are there. Okay, so here like this we can make the combination of things. Okay, fine, combination of permissions. But if you want to delete all these things which is a customized things, just check the check boxes. Okay, then you can see the option called delete is there. You can just delete this. 3 roles scheduled for deletion. Now it is going to delete for you. Okay, now we can see the status was deleted. Okay, refresh. Now we can see here it was deleted. Okay, yes. Now we are going to see how to create from the scratch. Yeah, simply you can see here create role is there. Click on the create role option. After clicking the create role option, you can see here, let us take, I'm going to keep custom role for your understanding purpose. BigQuery developer like this I've kept for you for understanding purpose. So now I'm going here, you can see, but initially while creating from the beginning, no permissions were assigned. We can assign it. Okay. Now I'm going to add only one permission I'll assign you and I'll show you related to the BigQuery. So So let us take this as the permission is there. Let us take I'm going to give this permission and I'm clicking on the check. And if I add one permission was added, if I click on the create, now he has only the one permission are there where the role was created also. You can see here all these were happening in the project called my project 162001. It won't reflect on the other projects. Okay, that you have to remember. Now if you see here the custom role BigQuery developer which I was created, now it is displaying here. If I click on this, you can see the permission, what the permissions are there, which I was assigned only the one permission where this is the permission. So like that you can create from the scratch also. If you want to delete, simply come here, check the checkbox, simply click on the delete. Now it was enabled and now it becomes the deleted. So now it was deleted. So like this we can customize the roles also. It means we can make the combination of the roles or you can make a new role. It means you can create from the scratch. We have seen GCP IAM, how we are going to create the roles and all. So next we are going to see the another topics. Okay. Thank you.